Who would win in a fight, Nate or Kevin? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kevin and Nate, and this is
Chasing Greatness
with Nate and Kevin.
episode. Hey, I didn't catch that when you said that. Yeah. I did not catch that. Anything you want to say?
No, I just want to jump right into it, man.
Let's jump into the questions.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm having fun, you know. I'm having fun.
These.
I'm
I
having
love
a good
these.
time. I love them too, dude. Ho! From Ashley Smith, YouTube. Ashley Smith wants to know, Nate, what are the best exercises for women? I went high, then went low, but go ahead.
I love how you just put this on me because Kevin doesn't know the
How
best
am
exercises.
I don't know.
Listen. The best exercises for women are the same best exercises for men. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. The best exercises are going to be the best exercises. The best exercises to build muscle. The best exercises to lose weight. You got to give us a little bit more detail. If you're talking about losing weight, it's going to be cardio. It's going to be, running, swimming. Like, exercise doesn't have to be in the gym. You can go hiking, you can go kayaking, things like that. If you're talking about building muscle, it's going to be your squats, your deadlifts, your bench press, your dips, your shoulder press, all of your compound movements. If you want to see a video on how to build muscle, click right here. But that's what we got for you, Ashley. Same exercise for men and women. It's all the same.
I got a question for you.
Okay, what's the question?
My thought, I see a lot of women using like those sweatbands. Some men too. I actually use it for a little bit. I don't think it made a difference.
Sweatbands.
What are like those things that go around like your midsection?
Oh my
do
gosh!
Do those actually work?
I mean, it's gonna make you sweat more, but you cannot spot reduce. You can't wrap that around your belly and think that it's gonna take fat from your belly.
I already knew that answer.
I mean, he knows that because he gets me hyped up.
Yeah.
You can't spot reduce your fat. If you're a woman, your fat is going to come from your belly and your butt and your thighs last. It's going to come from your neck, your face, your arms, and everything else first. And then it will come, and for men, it's going to come from your belly last. You cannot spot reduce. You can't choose where you want fat and where you don't. So you kind of have to just lose weight, and wherever it comes from first, it comes from first, which is going to be your belly last. But yeah, thanks, Kevin, for that question. Next question.
That was a question from yours truly.
Did you throw this one back in there?
No, hell no.
No. From Anonymous on Facebook. How do I build up my confidence? You can go first.
I think you build up confidence by just being the best that you can be. Some days you're obviously going to have like times to where like you don't want to do nothing. I know I have those times, especially after work. I work outside in the cold all day, but I think you do the absolute best that you can be all the time. It's okay to take some breaks, but you'll gain confidence over time. And also when you look around, and I guess what I'm really trying to say is, because I was going to go off on a tangent. Prioritize the things that mean the most to you. Get those things done. Make sure those things are complete and out of the way, and then you can move on. But I think if the things that are like the main focus of your life are taken care of, I think it's just going to be an automatic confidence booster. Really. I mean,
I agree. See, confidence comes from doing the things that you say you are going to do and stay committed to those things. But confidence also comes from moving in the direction that you want your life to look like. So you have to decide what you want your life to look like. And if you want to build your confidence, maybe you're struggling with your appearance, maybe you're shy, whatever it might be. Say, I want to be this many pounds, I want this much muscle, I want to look like this. Now, you obviously can't change the way you look completely, but the things that you can change, you need to set that up and then move towards that. And as you move towards that, you will build confidence. You need to think about the person you want to be. If you're shy and you want to be outgoing, practice being outgoing more, right? So you have to decide what you want your life to look like and then start doing the things that are going to take you there, and you will build confidence along the way. Once you see that you're moving towards the person you want to be and you look like that person over here, both physically and emotionally and mentally and all that type of stuff, you will build confidence. But that's my answer there.
I agree 100%.
Moving on?
Yeah, moving on.
Next question. What'd that say? What'd that say?
You know, I am a firm believer that this next question, it says anonymous. I don't think it came from an anonymous source.
What are you trying to say?
I'm going to read it to you. From anonymous, who would win in a fight, Nate or Kevin?
Easily me.
I don't think this came from anonymous. But here's what I'm going to say about that. Number one, I don't know if I could ever fight Nate, just because it doesn't. It's not even like a scared thing, you know, because Nate's a big dude. Don't get me wrong, but I've thought about fighting dudes his size, you know, bigger, and I'm sure, you know, the same goes for you. You know, when you're truly angry enough. I haven't been in a fight in a long time, just because I don't think that it should ever come to that. I'm not gonna risk injury for a fight that's going to be over, and it could be over in a second. You know what I mean? I'm not going to risk injury for something like that. By all means, I will defend myself, and I'll defend like my loved ones, you know. But when it comes to me and Nate, I don't know if I could ever get that mad at Nate to actually want to fight. But I think that like if we got in a boxing ring, like I'd win.
Oh my God. First of all, let me talk about what you were just talking about, and then I'll talk about how easily it would be for me to beat you up. So I think it is more of a win. Listen, dude, let me talk. Let me speak to the people. It is more of a win if you don't fight that person. Now, obviously, defend yourself if somebody's attacking you. Yeah. But if somebody makes you mad, or somebody cuts you off in traffic, or somebody called me a name the other day in the gym when we were playing basketball.
Ooh.
And I could have easily beat the lights out of this kid. Easily. But does that make me more of a man? Does that make me right? Does that make me, oh yeah, I beat him up? Like, it's more of a win for me to not beat him up and to not get triggered by him saying that to me. It's more of a win for me to be in control of my own emotions. I never want to be out of control. But yeah, if we got in a boxing ring, it wouldn't last 10 seconds.
So here's the thing. I never need to really like tell myself that I'll beat Nate, because I know I'm the alpha. He has to reiterate to everybody.
Why do you think it's called Nate
especially
and
in
Kevin?
the gym? And I mean, it's your channel, dog. But anyways, you know, when we're playing basketball, like he's always telling people, oh, I'm so much better. I don't need to tell people that, because like I know I'm better than Nate. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? So it's cool.
You have more of a chance at beating me in a fight than you do basketball.
Well, you are better than me in basketball. I'll give you that. Okay. I've given you that plenty of times. That's the thing. Like I
never brag about being better than you at basketball. When do I brag about how good I am? You know what?
Speaking of which, I almost got mad enough the other day to sock you.
Why?
Because you...
What made you want to sock me?
Do you remember when we were playing one-on-one? Well, we play one-on-one all the time. We were playing one-on-one this one time. It was probably about a week or two ago. And this dude, he's like, I'm going to shut you out. And he always says that. And I'm like, number one, no, you're not. And number two, just shut your mouth and play. Because I was kind of getting mad. And then by the way, I do a lot better now, like controlling my anger, especially when it comes to basketball than I used to. But besides the point. Point is, I was getting like kind of upset, and he kept getting on me, and I was like, he's just doing this to make me mad, so miss shots or whatever. But the thing that absolutely put me over the top was there's this dude shooting with like his son or something behind me, and he was a big mouth, and I've seen him in there before, And Nate was like, Nate turns around, he's like, did you see that? I just won. Like, I just beat this kid, like, blah, blah, blah. And, like, the thing is, like, when it's just me and him talking, like, he can talk crap all he wants, you know, on me. But if he's going to do it to literally somebody else in the gym, like, that, it just, like, it's not even, like, a getting mad thing. I got upset that he did it in the first place. So, because I would never think about doing that to you.
See, I love to play mind games with Kevin because he isn't in control of his emotions during basketball.
It's reverse, though.
So now I know your weakness, and anybody who walks in the gym be like, hey, bro, watch this. And then I'm going to just score on you at will. It
tells me the kind of person you are.
I mean, we're playing basketball, dude. Look at the type of person Michael Jordan
action is everything.
Yeah. I mean, next question, man. We've been on this question for years. Next question. You read this one, man.
All right. From Johnny Jackwagon in YouTube. Wow.
Come on, man, read it.
The question is, what is the lesson you have learned that has impacted you most in your life?
The lesson, you want to go first or want me to go first?
I have to really think.
The lesson, all right, I'll go first.
Yeah,
the first thing that pops into my head, the lesson that has impacted me most in my life was taught to me by my mother, and that is that there are ups and downs to life. Life is, there's ups and downs, ebb and flow to everything. You're never going to be always up and high on life and happy and everything's going well. And vice versa, you're never going to be down. When things suck for you, you're not going to stay there. Life goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So that's probably the biggest thing that has helped me whenever I am down and I am low and I'm not feeling inspired and I'm not feeling like I want to go to the gym and I just don't really have that motivation to do anything in my life, as I realize it's just a phase. It's just the ebb and flow of life, and that I will soon be back up. And the thing is that once you go back up, that is usually higher than it was before. So not only does it go up and down, but it goes like this. Starts here and it goes like this, all the way up and up, 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 up. So that's my answer. There are ups and downs to life.
I think the most important lesson that I've learned in life thus far, because I'm only almost just a quarter away through my life, hopefully more. Anyways, I think the biggest lesson that I've learned is not to take things too fast with everything. You know, a lot of people, you know, the first thing that pops in my mind when I say that, and if I was listening to somebody else speak and they said that, my first thought would be, oh, he's talking about relationships. But I'm not just talking about, well, romantic relationships. I'm not just talking about those kind of relationships. I'm talking about everything, just in general. Okay? Don't go too fast with things, you know? Like, just take life one day at a time. You know, always have dreams and always try to get to those dreams and have goals and kind of, I'm the type of person to where I plan stuff out, and that's fine. But just live life every day to the fullest, I guess, because realistically, like, you never know what's going to happen. You really don't. I don't think negative to the point to where I'm like, oh, I could die in a car accident. No, I don't think like that. But what I am saying is that just take it day by day, you know?
I agree, and I'd say the biggest lesson that I've learned in my life that goes off of that is to take action now. Like, tomorrow doesn't come. You're not promised tomorrow. You know, Brian Tracy says that most people live on someday I'll. You know, someday I'll go to the gym. Someday I'll lose that weight.
Perfect.
Someday I'll do this. Someday I'll live my dreams. And you really have to just go now. Like, the way that you get results in your life and get results fast is by putting in the actions fast. Like, it's just cause and effect. How fast can you put in that action? Because that's how fast you can get the result. Now, it has to be a quality action, but if I put in the action right now to do something I want to do, and Kevin doesn't put in the action until, you know, next Saturday, who's going to get the result first? Or even tomorrow. Yeah. Who's going to get the result first? Me. So you can easily beat people and get ahead of them, or beat you know, the person.
And build confidence.
And all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
If you take action now. Take action now. But, all right, we got to wrap it up. So you want to do your outro, or you want me to do my thing first, and then you do your outro?
I want you to do your thing real quick. And then I'll do.
If you have questions for us, leave your questions down below. We will be sure to get to them and answer your questions. Subscribe to the channel and click the bell so that you get notified for when we post new videos. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with everybody you know on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that type of stuff if you think they can get value from it, and take action, because action is everything. All right, go ahead.
This has been another episode of
Chasing Greatness
with Nate and Kevin.